what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory episode number 205. How's it all going, everyone? Hopefully you're sitting back, relaxing for a little bit to enjoy a new video. If you do enjoy today, carry on with the ridiculous, support levels, which have been the videos lately, and smash the thumbs up button. I'd love to see 1,000 to 2,000 likes on this episode. Obviously, the past few days have been a little bit nuts with pack luck. If you didn't see yesterday, managed to get Mbappe, which does feel a little bit ridiculous considering we've just had Rio and Jarzinho. A bit much. I get it. But what can I do? The red list doesn't exist, I promise you. Anyway, getting on into today. Today's going to be, to start with, it's going to be all about what's on the thumbnail and title, right? I've decided to go out and buy a striker for this week's Weekend League. 387k for a 94 rated Dennis Bergkamp with great dribbling and shooting and 5-star skills, a 4-star weak foot. All right? That means that I am not a rat because I'm using Bergkamp instead of Alawairan. And you can just ignore the fact that Mbappe and Jarzinho are there, which are really the ones that people class you as a rat for. I mean, they're packed. What can I do? I'm going to use them, obviously. But yeah, we're not going to go full rat king with Alawairan as well. We are going to try this Bergkamp out for the first few games of Weekend League. But before we even get into that, there's all sorts of SBCs, objectives, packs, and whatnot to do. And that starts by doing bronze pack method. I sat there for, I don't know, like an hour and a half, just watching Netflix and opening up bronze packs. So, yeah, I spent quite a few of the coins. Maybe not in this session. Maybe it was a little bit later on. I think I got down to about 200k from about 280k. Maybe it took about an hour. But I just did it so that I got loads and loads of bronze players in the club. Transferred them or moved them into the premium bronze upgrade to get loads and loads of silver players in the club so that I had a couple days worth of silver players for the smelting SBCs. All right, so that was kind of the plan. What you're seeing here, of course, is one of the day's smelting SBCs happening right in front of you, turning that into 80-plus player packs as we slowly work our way up through the objective there to unlock those icons and the other fun packs and stuff that are there along the way. Good stuff. Like, I quite like that there's 7 that I do a day, and we're not just trying to... Like, I could go out and spend all my coins on gold players and get 100 of those packs done, but we'd be broke and then we'd be sad once we opened them all, and it would all get a little bit meh. So sorry, my watch is beeping. Should have turned my notifications off. So I'll take that off for now. But yeah, we would be a little bit sad if we got it all done and opened all in once and we didn't really get anything. Whereas if you spread it out, 7 of these a day, I quite like the little grind from bronze packs to silver players to smelting to the gold players to the crafting thingy. And there you go, look, 284 plus players for getting 40 completions done. We got like 20 odd days left in order to do 60 more of them, and that should be, I mean, if we don't miss a day and we do like 7 a day, then we're going to be absolutely fine, right? We're done in just in a week and a half or something like that, or just over a week, yeah. So that's quite fun. I don't necessarily expect to really get anything from these, to be honest. It's nice when you get like an 84 and above. Obviously, we've already won in these because it was from one of these packs that Rio popped up. So we've already won really 600,000-700,000 coins, and even if we did all of these from scratch, it would be about that. So and we're not doing that. We're doing it in a much smarter, slower, calmer way. So yeah. Anyway, but what is the SBC that I'm doing alongside it? because I just did something there. Was it putting stuff in for a 83 by 15 by any chance? It possibly was. I can't remember. I've filmed quite a bit lately, so the videos are starting to muddle up in my head. Alongside filming loads of short TikTok-style content as well, I am getting muddled up, so you'll have to bear with me. I am an old man after all. But we'll take an 83 and an 85 there in Aubameyang. We'll take that for sure. Not all of them are going to give you lights up. I guess you don't really expect that either. It's currently Saturday as I'm filming this, by the way. I'm about to go out. Oh, what's this? Inform Mbappe. Oh, it's Thuram. There isn't an Inform Mbappe out at the moment. But yeah, it's currently Saturday before lunchtime, actually, that I'm filming this. I'm nursing a slight hangover, which is unlike me. I'm not really a big drinker, but I did have some fun with my friends last night, which is great. And then obviously I'm off to football today. You lot will know the score by the time I'm back, but I'm going to the home match, Ipswich versus Charlton. 87 and 88 in that pack. That was very good. But yeah, today is Ipswich Charlton. So I'm looking forward to popping along to that and hopefully seeing another dub. But you guys will know whether or not we've done well, bottled it, or what. So 83 by 15. What is that going to offer out? I actually end up sticking the players. The plan originally was that because this stuff is being filmed today, but it was recorded before 6 p.m. on Friday night. The plan was that I was going to keep those packs, the 83 by 15s, for when Team 2 came out on Friday night. But you'll see as we go through it in a little while that doesn't quite happen. I ended up actually just opening them up before 6 p.m. We say goodbye to Luis Hernandez in that one, by the way. I said that I would probably put him into an SBC that means something rather than just a casino pack. Well, we've just put him into a casino pack, haven't we? Small rare mixed player pack then. It can give us lights up. Can give us an 84 rated Ivan Perisic. Not bad. We'll sell him on for 4.5K at this rate. On the market is because there's been some good SBCs. Even some of the lower rated 84s and 85s have crept up a touch as well when they were starting to come back down. So that's kind of positive. And then I stuck a load of the extra fodder that I had into some player picks because they're always good fun as well, right? First one, Varane. Second one, Bobby. Third one, and these are the 82 pluses as well, that obviously they're expired now. Third one is an 84 Bunu. Bono. How do you pronounce his name? Someone let me know. But then I did the massive grind and did a load of bronze packs, turned them into a load of silver packs, opened up loads of them, and then I decided to do my 83 by 15s. And the first one we get Olise from Crystal Palace. This guy is, of course, an absolute baller and has been given a really nice card. EA have done very well, actually, on that. And we get a hero as well as an 89 rated. That's a decent pack right there. I'll take an 88 and two 89s. Cannot complain whatsoever, really, with that one. So, Olise, Donovan and Mane in the packs. Of course, Mane suspended recently from Bayern after getting into a little bit of an altercation with his teammate Leroy Sané. Don't really know what's gone on there, but apparently he hit him or something. Crazy. Crazy how tempers flare during games and stuff, right? But as you can see here, next pack wasn't quite as good. But we get two 86s and 89 and Inform. I'm not going to complain, really. Yeah, I was looking for icons. Yeah, I was looking for heroes. We got one hero. We got some high-rated stuff. That'll be pretty helpful for probably like the Icon SBC or something like that, as it refreshed, didn't it, on Friday night. So we'll be doing that in the next couple of days here on the channel. But we've got to get through the Weekend League first and then get the rewards from that. And don't forget that with the Weekend League and the rewards, we will also unlock the objectives for the Weekend League, which, my friends, is going to be actually kind of good. So when we get 15 wins, we're already at 11, right? Because we got 11 last week. Once we get 4 more wins here, we'll get an 84 by 5. And then once we get up to 20 wins, which will literally be like this week's 9-win rewards, we'll get ourselves the completed objective. So we'll get a 3 times 85 and then a 5 times 85 as well. So we'll do them with the or after the rewards from the weekend league. So hopefully the club's just going to be like packed full of fodder. Great stuff that would be. So obviously into the weekend league we go. We win our first match. After after being 1-0 down, I end up scoring 2 very quick goals, and the guy quits. And I was like, wow, a couple of minutes ago here I was losing, and now you've quit. So thank you. But then Zizou makes it 2-0 in this one right here. Lovely finish from the boy. And then he assists for Pogba to get his goal. And at 3-0. I thought the game was going to bug out there. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, by the way. I thought the game was going to bug out there. But I think I got a message from that guy saying that he was a viewer. So thank you if you did. There's so many games, obviously, that there's a bunch of messages and it all gets a little bit muddled up. But I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And I think this squad right here that we come up against might be the most generic meta sweat weekend league team I've ever seen. It featured, I mean, a lot of the players that we've used as well, but it was like Capdevilla, Ramos, Aloiran, Jarzinho, Mbappe, Pogba, all the SBC players and stuff that have been and gone and that make everyone like a full chem meta sweat team. Cruyff as well, obviously. So I think I could pretty much replicate his team, but I'm trying to use other players as well to not be quite such a disgusting meta sweat. But after moaning for probably about 3-4 months now about people using Jarzinho and Mbappe, I packed Jarzinho, I packed Mbappe in the space of a couple days, and have become everything I didn't want to be. But what are you going to do, right? If you pack them, all good in my opinion. Definitely not a rat. Any excuse really to basically say that I'm not a rat. I lose that game. He was good. I can't complain. I would imagine that he was like a Div 1 Elite Division player. Just got the better of me. And I tell you what, I'm coming up against this Jack Grealish quite a lot, and I even stuck him in my team, didn't I, for a little bit for a few rivals games. I like him. He's a good player. He moves so very well. This guy was a ridiculous dribbler. He really knew how to not sprint and left stick dribble and RB dribble and all of that stuff and weave in and out and twist and turn, so I couldn't get near him. So it was a frustrating game, and I feel like as we've got to this point in the power curve and this point in the cycle, that actually a lot of people are at that point where, or a lot of the players are now in the hands of people that kind of know what they're doing, and it's got to that time of year where everything becomes slow, it's very fast gameplay, so you can actually not sprint as much and then actually just dribble and wiggle and then sprint. And I always struggle at this time of year. I had a good couple of months there where I wasn't really moaning much about gameplay and things were going great. Conceded a 90th minute bicycle kick to Harry Kane, by the way, to send this one to extra time penalties. Great. It's really that just did me in. I was so moody after that. It wasn't good. And then as you can see in this penalty shootout, I'd literally had 2 of mine saved. I think one of them saved, and then I just mistimed one with Drogba. So I absolutely slammed it over the bar. But he wins. I wasn't able to save a single penalty from him. So we're 2-2 with 5 million coin Jarzinho and sweaty Mbappe and Rio Ferdinand at the back. And it's like, I wonder if people just sweat harder when they see a crazy team like that. I don't know. I'm at that point now where I think my team looks like it doesn't look like an RTG whatsoever. And people are going to look at it and go, yeah, there's no way you're an RTG, you absolute credit card sweats. I'm going to try really hard against you. That's what it kind of felt like this week. But to be honest, that's probably all in my head. And secondly, I played quite early on Friday, which is normally when the hardcore play anyway. And also there were weekend league objectives. People needed to make sure they got their wins so that they got up to got all of those extra free packs and stuff. And of course, with Trophy Titans being such a good promo, genuinely, I think this one, coming out of the blue from nowhere, might end up being one of the best promos of the entire year. And I'm happy about that. It means they've added in another good promo that I personally have really enjoyed. Maybe it's because of the pack lock, I don't know, but I've found it to be decent, you know, and I found it's leveled the power curve a lot better, and that in turn has brought some players like the new players that come out, they're at a decent level and people can afford them. At least most of them anyway. And then those players that were up here that were so expensive nobody could afford them, it's at least brought them down a notch. Like a few weeks ago, Mbappe was 800k. He's now 400 to 450. All right. Now that is helped by whatever comes out in packs, right? If you could buy a Bergkamp for less than you can buy an Mbappe, and he looks like that with that cool card, he might be turbo trash, which unfortunately I didn't like him. I've sold him already. I just didn't rate him at all. Don't worry, I'm not going to stick Alawairan back in. I will use somebody else. I think Drogba is going to go back in the squad. I think I need my guaranteed goal scorer, and that is Didier Drogba. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with the team for the next run. But we've played 5 games. Excuse me, we're 3-2, and I don't know where it's all gone wrong. I've lost a penalty shootout and a game to a meta sweat. So I guess that was always going to happen at some point. But the weekend league is not quite going the way I thought. Jarzinho is not quite as game-breakingly OP as I thought he might be. Anyway, we come to the end of the episode. Thank you for watching today. If you have enjoyed, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 2,000 likes. That'd be brilliant. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on social media. The links are down below. I've been very active on all of them. Have a great day, everyone. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Peace.